I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed.
And a child shall lead them.
What?
The last time you said it, and a child shall lead them. So I never know where I'm supposed to be on that one. Whatever, you guys get the point. Buy our merch.
Shout out to we got mad Latinos in the house today. Jesse in the house. Hey, Vlad's in the house. Captain Corpse in the house. We in good shape. We in good shape,
yep,
y'all.
Here we are. We're DJ Mike Franco is in the house.
Yeah.
The
big homie.
Oh, I see. You spelled that wrong. There's a lot of N's. I'm like, all right.
It's Franco!
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He deserved it.
But I only saw the 2 N's coming on. Like, there's not supposed to be 2 N's. And then
Bronco Billy in the house. What's good?
Right.
What's good?
This song that we have coming up next is called Crush, Kill, and Destroy.
Yes, Pinky.
Very uplifting song on your way. What's the name of this band, babe? I'm going to let you read that because I want you to participate with me.
Sarcofago, which is probably like Espanol for sarcophagus. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a death type of thing. Anyway, Here we go. Crush, kill, destroy, Sarcofago. Hey, finally my buddy messaged me. I know you've been working, bro, but I mean, send your brother a text here and there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Crush, kill, destroy, Sarcófago. Let's go! Nothing but metal today, sir.
Turn it up.
Woo! Thrash! Thrashy!
Oh boy.
The
Whoa. 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 Woo! Give me some tremolo. Let's go! What? Talk to me. Damn. That was some
A mega
shit. Man, listen.
That's great.
To Vlad's point, lots of foreign talent went unnoticed on a wider scale in the heyday of metal.
Oh man, I bet.
These guys apparently they influenced Sepultura, which makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But damn, it was just you know how I say like, you know you put something soft in the middle because you're tired, like it just practically you're just tired. Like no break here. Like the first time I really realized the importance of that was the first Slipknot concert I went to because they were doing that self-titled record.
Yeah.
And it was just and there was no breaks, nothing. Because the next song was like, "Let me have a brand new eye, motherfucker." We haven't done that song yet, but like, it just no breaks, bro.
I'm gonna brand your eye.
I think he's saying, "Look me in my brand new eye."
Oh, a brand new eye. I was like,
but
look, I'm
it's like you can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes, and then in the breakdown when they slow it down, it's "Look me in my brand new eye." But even when they slow it down, it was still so heavy. So by the time it got to Wait and Bleed, I was like, thank God, because it was I felt the hate rise up in me. So it was like You had a little break. But this is one of those bands, bro. No break. This is one of those bands like you got to go to the gym and run 2 miles and clock a 6-minute pace for a while to be able to keep up with these dudes, man. Because
for sure.
Holy smokes,
for sure.
Apparently they had a feud with each other.
No way.
I mean, I could see that because I'm assuming Sepultura got way bigger than them, but
they might have been.
They influenced them.
See, that's the thing that I like about YouTube and social media is that it forces people to like the music is okay. This is what the people like. It's not that a record label decided what society was going to have.
Right.
Now everything's out there. You can put your stuff up on a YouTube channel and your stuff could go viral. There's so many things that can happen for people now if they're legit good, where they can make a name for themselves without having to be underneath someone's boot.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't do that now. When I was when I was trading because I had to go off somewhere, I was hitting those, but not now. Just for clarification.
Oh my God. He did one. It was under 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it was a 5-minute thing, but that was
I
only
thought he
one.
Died.
That was only 1 mile. That wasn't 2 miles.
Yeah, I thought he died.
What I'm saying?
He was running so fast. It was like I had that was the first time I ever tried Red Bull. And I was like, oh man, he's going to be eating my dust. I really, really thought I was going to be faster than you, babe. And then, because I thought I was training more than you, but I didn't realize you were doing double runs. So anyway, we're out there and like, I'm like cruising and I felt like a lot of energy from that Red Bull. And then here comes Vinny. He goes past me. I was like, yeah, well, he's not going to pass me twice. I can guarantee you that. There he goes again. He made it to the 1 mile mark like...
It was like 5 minutes, 15 seconds.
It was crazy. And then he just hit the ground. Boom. And I was like running by. We were only friends at the time. And I was like running by. I was like, oh, do I want to stop my time? Or is he all right? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, if I don't stop and check on him and he died over there, I'm going to feel like a really terrible person. But if he in fact is all right, I'm glad I didn't stop my time. He was all right.
I was all right. But this song is like to prep for
man.
Like this Sepultura and Slipknot. Can you imagine like going? Well, Slipknot has a lot of slow songs now to where it's not like it was before.
I mean,
like
yes,
but this
I never
song.
Saw it before. Now when I see it, I'm like, these people are crazy. There's fires. There's bats.
Yeah.
With Slipknot,
Yeah. Like,
but yeah, So have you ever heard of this band before?
I've never heard of these people before.
That's so sad, right? Well, I mean, just because we don't know about
it is sad because everybody knows, like, I'm a Neanderthal when it comes to my metal.
Yeah.
Like, I love dreamy shit and all that, but, like, everybody knows, like, I love that, what is it? Webb calls it knuckle dragging music. Webb has been in. Webb has been in here, by the way. It's just that people don't know that it's him. He comes in under pseudonyms. What's up, Betty?
Oh, are you sure?
I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, nice.
But it's like it's just really, really, really heavy shit.
Yeah. This had a sort of classic sound to it, though.
What year was that? Scroll down. Was it like the 90s? It's been the 90s, right?
That's so interesting because
91. Yeah.
Now it's so I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at categorizing
the
music.
Law of Scourge.
Yeah, and look at that. Holy
That's the name of the record, y'all. The Law of Scourge. Talk to me.
Woman is suffering peacefully. Is she dead?
Anyway, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
But I was gonna say, I don't know. I think this is like late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s.
And then it turned out to be. So
well, I'm certain a lot of those songs were...
That was a little exciting for me.
A lot of those songs were written in the late 80s,
yeah,
I'm sure.
That was exciting for me because I haven't been good at categorizing music for my entire life. So that was like the first one where I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to take a stab at it. And I thought to myself, late 80s. All right. Okay, so I am not a like fan necessarily of that vocal style. But I can appreciate it now, even though it's not my thing. I can appreciate what he was doing. Like there is a type that I'm like, no.
My favorite death vocal is Nergal.
Well, he kind of reminded me in spots of Nergal.
Did you? Okay, thank you. Well, Nergal reminds us of him.
Right.
Basically. Well, I don't know, because Nergal's been around for... Behemoth's been around for a while, but keep going. So
he did remind me of some of that. And there was a song, I won't be able to tell you, maybe you guys will be able to help me out, but there was a song that was kind of like that, the crush, kill, destroy. There was another song where they did that,
well, that's like a common like metal anthem type thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
just like that riff that I show you.
Yeah.
Like if you're in metal, everybody in a band has done that riff or some variation of that riff.
Oh yeah, Goth Mom. This shirt is wicked cool, and it even looks better in real life, and it's like super comfortable because she was.
Why
like,
are we talking about my shirt?
Oh, because she was like, "That's so bad." Well, she thought it was tie dye. It's better than even tie dye. She's like, "A tie dye shirt with a skull on it."
Oh.
Okay, so join my world of evil pain. A smell of lewdness is diffused in the air. The hall is quiet, but soon you'll screech. So do it with hate. We're the masters of our own desires. Scream for it. Do it loud. From your first victim, life ends. Bathing in his blood, you'll come. Ooh, I actually didn't focus on these lyrics. Show me your lust. Show me your hate. Give us the power to desecrate. Gods of cruelty, gods of sin, show us the way to win. Whoa. Can you imagine if we were listening to this back in the day around our parents?
Well, I was listening to shit like this around my parents.
Like, around them? Like,
yeah.
What?
I mean, they could hear, yeah, my mom could hear all that shit.
Oh, no.
But she was going to a very, very wise church that had a very wise
her to
pastor.
Chill out and let you do it?
Yeah. I could tell because I had just moved back in with her. Like, we couldn't live together anymore. It's like, so I stayed with my brother for like a year and a half. Mm-hmm. And then she basically demanded I come back home. She told my brother, I'm going to call the cops if you... So he's like, all right, fine. You got to go back home, bro. Because I was like 16 years old or whatever. And she's like, and you're not going to be playing none of that Satan. The music of Satan. And I was like, nah, I am though. Because I was like, okay, I'm just going to get kicked out again. And my brother's not going to let me be in the street. That was my plan. So I started blasting my corn and suck my dick and fucking life.
Oh my god!
What's the point with the funny money anyway? And for some reason, I'm waiting for the knock on the door. She never knocked on the door. I would leave my room a giant mess. I'd come home. It would be like
sometimes God just comes through.
Position. Yeah. There'd be a little Bible on it.
Really?
I had bought everything I could find with corn. My entire wall was like corn. And then like I bought this magazine and it was like the sex edition and it had Jonathan on there. Remember with the girl, you know, his mic stand and all that. Uh-huh. And she completely cleaned my room and there was my magazine on my bed.
She left it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah. And the only thing I didn't leave out there was like, you know, the stuff I would take to go to school, you know.
Oh.
I didn't leave that around because I didn't want her to know I was carrying that shit because she would have. But but they were very wise because it worked.
Well, sometimes parents get a bit of wisdom on stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yep.
It's crazy too because the church that she was going to some church in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. And one of them actually gave me and the girl I was with at the time, like one of those little invitations to go.
Oh, really?
And it turned out it was my mom's church. But they didn't know who I was from Adam. But
nice. So they were active.
Yeah, they were active. It was a really, really good church. But I never stepped foot in there. Not once. So I'm sure they're like, oh, they failed or whatever. But like to this day, I remember them. Like for what they did. So
interesting.
But yeah. I was playing this shit in my mom's. I was like trying to draw her out.
Oh, I know. I did that one time. It's not actually a funny story, but I decided that my life had run its course. I was 16 and I thought that all the world was coming to an end and I was just going to kill myself. And it's so weird because it's like now I look back and I'm like, really? I mean, it was such a big deal at the time and it was very painful. And so, you know what I mean? But now I'm like, that was like literally a sliver of my life that I'll never live again. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But when you're in the middle of it, sometimes, you know, you're irrational. So anyway, I decided that was it. That was the night. And my mother knew. So she she knew like something was up. She came into my room, and you guys know my parents were super strict. I was 16 years old. They were still extremely strict. No cursing. No, I mean, we couldn't even call each other stupid, for crying out loud. So my mom came in my room. She sat beside my bed, and all I wanted her to do was leave so I could, do all the things that I had already planned. And so she sat by my bed, and I was talking about somebody that she knew that she would have wanted me to have some respect for. But that person was the locus of that particular pain that was causing me to say, you know what, I'm done now. So she's sitting by my bed, and I was like, I know how to make her leave. And I said, that person is a fucking jerk. And I said the F word, and my mom just sat there, and she didn't even move. She didn't even flinch. Not even nothing. She didn't move. And I was like, yo, maybe she didn't hear me. And so I like waited a couple more seconds, and I was like, they are a fucking asshole. And she just sat there, and she just looked at me, not even like with judgmental eyes, nothing. It was just like she was listening. Like I said, sometimes I want to throw marshmallows at them. I'm so angry. Like, she made no reaction at all. And so I was like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. And, I mean, I survived the night. Here I am. But
here you are.
She prayed like crazy for me. Like, eventually she said that like she knew it was time for her to leave the room, but she did stay for a long time. And then she tried to get my boyfriend to call me because she thought that would help me. But
was he your boyfriend at the time though?
I don't think so. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe we were just friends, but it was heading in that direction. Oh. She thought that he didn't have influence over me like that. If you would have been my boyfriend and that would have been totally different. But he didn't have an influence. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him because I was like, I'm going to kill myself tonight. This is over between us. You know what I'm saying? But it turned out I was, and everything worked out, whatever. My mom prayed like crazy, and her prayers were answered.
That's a crazy...
Everything that was supposed to be where it was to help me ensure my end was then missing. It would just turn into this big... You know how I am about stuff like that, too. Like, I don't like extra complications. That was supposed to be there. That friggin' sat there for literally months. That night, that item was gone.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming your mom...
She says, I think I might have moved it, but she doesn't know. And to be honest with you, if she moved it, either way, God was behind it. Because if she moved it, the fact that she even knew it was there, and
Yeah.
My mom, God love her, but she likes to keep a lot of stuff. So I don't think she would have... God either showed it to her or God moved it himself. There's no other way to explain it.
And here you are to this day.
Yep. So here we are. So
yeah, shout out to the moms.
This song is aggressive.
This song is aggressive as hell, bro.
Yeah. I don't think that the song necessarily is like maybe like a good message, like crush the envy, kill your enemies, destroy the bounds.
You don't think it's necessarily a good message?
But I do think that it's very fun to sing.
No shit. Might not necessarily be a good song.
Yeah, and listen how dark. Don't believe in tears or smiles, because worms are our only true friends. A kiss is the eve of a vomit. The feeble will lose in the end.
A kiss is the eve of a vomit.
I know.
That's the brilliant lyricism,
babe,
bro.
How could you say that about a kiss?
What do you mean? I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that it's brilliant. A kiss is an eve of a vomit. Like, a kiss is supposed to be something beautiful you do with your mouth, but it's really just a precursor to the disgusting vileness of vomit. It's brilliant. It's a really nihilistic view of the world, and it's like, remember we were talking about it just before. It's like, okay, the sky's empty, man. Go do your shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, we're just gonna crush. We're gonna destroy the bounds.
We're the masters of our own desires.
That's really interesting. Crush the envy. Because
I kept reading that as enemy.
I don't know.
Crush the envy.
It says crush the envy, kill your enemies.
Yeah.
So I doubt very highly it's crush the enemies, kill your enemies.
Okay, so what is it? Are you jealous of your enemies and that's why you're crushing them?
Well, envy is a distressing feeling to have. And so there's lots of ways that you can use to get rid of the feeling of envy. Right? One is to attain whatever the person has that you're jealous of.
Yep.
Right? Which, like, so if somebody was jealous of me for having the most beautiful girl on the planet, that's not going to work because you're not going anywhere.
No, I'm not.
The second is to say, you know what? I don't need that. And I'm going to be happy in what I have, right? Which is probably the most healthy way of doing it. Or the third way of getting rid of the feeling of envy is to just destroy whatever it is that has the thing that you want and just take it.
Oh, no.
So crush the envy. How? Kill your enemies, destroy the bounds.
Wow.
I'm not going to hold myself to any boundaries, bro. I'm going for my shit.
Yeah, but don't you think it's interesting that person is saying, okay, do this, crush the enemy, crush the envy. The way that they're saying it, it's so like, this is what needs to happen. But the very next line, join my world of evil pain. A smell of lewdness is diffused in the air. The hall is quiet, but you will soon screech. Do it with hate. That doesn't sound like a person that's having the time of their lives.
Well, no. Well, what do I always say? Sin is its own punishment. They're not necessarily happy, but you know, it's better. Look, in their mind, if a person gives up on any sort of peace or happiness, then it just becomes an algorithm of competing miseries.
Oh my gosh.
Right? So you go, okay, we're never going to be happy. We're never going to be whole. So what's going to make us the least miserable? So he's not saying, hey, we're going to be happy. What he's saying is, hey, we're going to live without any bounds. And then we can basically reduce ourselves to animals, just basically operate on our lusts.
Yeah.
And not any form of self-control. Ben Bear goes, crush your enemy. Great message. Great message. Well, I mean, there are times when that's a pretty good message. All right, guys. Holy smokes! What do you get the song?
Jeez. Okay.
This is very hard to rate.
It is very hard to rate because one, I feel like these people didn't get enough traction.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't get enough love, but maybe we're just saying that out of our metal ignorance.
It could be. It could be.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they got mad love, and maybe they're like can't walk down the street famous. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to say.
Let me find out. Vlad has a YouTube channel. Let me find out.
Okay. I guess for me, I'm going to go with a 9.6. Yeah, 9.6.
I got to give this a 9.8.
Destroy.
This is some hard, heavy shiznit. One of the things I would have that was, I don't want to say tragic. That's ridiculous, but I kind of wish there was some better production.
Oh, I didn't notice that in this one.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of wish there was some better production for this particular song.
Huh. I didn't even notice
because I really think that would have taken it to the next level. So that probably separated it from a 10. But I love the vocal styles. I love all that shiznit. So there you are, dear listener.
All right, we've got some Avenged Sevenfold coming.
We got Avenged Sevenfold coming up next. If you're on the stream, stick around. Por favor. If you're not on the stream, you're going to have to check us out at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nothing can be done. It
doesn't matter. If you miss the stream, you can go back and watch the stream because the streams are actually pretty fun.
Sometimes you can.
Sometimes it gets blocked. So you should be here when it starts.
Actually, one of our streams just got released. I was actually able to win a dispute in YouTube.
Finally. I tried a bunch of those. I didn't win any of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? This is not my thing. This is you. Give me the video. I'll edit it. You settle the disputes. All right, you guys.
For sure.
Amy Lee Forever just sent us a red box. I don't know what that means.
And I just posted it down there because that's our people.
So I'm sure she has a very good reason for that.
And I told Amy, I said, yo, when you touch down, make sure you text us so we know you touched down safe because you know how I am with planes and shit. She did no such thing. She didn't listen to us, so forget her. Vin out.
Sorry out.
Gone.
She's an independent woman, babe.
Yeah. That's what you guys do.